silent visitors in the marrow of night, that hour when silence is not peace, but suffocation. Victoria's eyes snapped open. Her room was a tomb, her breath shallow, her dreams still coiling through her like smoke. Then came the light. It didn't arrive, it invaded. It cut through her window like a surgeon's blade, slicing the shadows apart with surgical precision. Her first thought was that it was a car's headlights, but no car burned with such malign brilliance. The beam swelled, pulsed, hungered. Its rhythm was almost organic, as if it were breathing in the darkness, consuming it. The temperature in the room dropped, the air turning thick and wet, like lungs filling with water. Victoria's skin prickled. Something unseen was watching her, testing the boundaries of her flesh with invisible fingers. Then came the pressure. It started at her chest, a hand, unseen but impossibly strong, pressing down, flattening her ribs, milking the air from her lungs. The walls bowed inward. The ceiling groaned, warped, bled shadow. Her body convulsed, but her mind was wide awake now, every nerve alive with terror. The hum came next, deep, resonant, not sound, but vibration, a bass note that spoke directly to her bones. It was the rhythm of something vast, something sentient, something that existed in the cracks between dimensions. The pitch climbed, worming into her skull, a scream buried in tone. Her teeth rattled, her blood vibrated. Her body betrayed her, every muscle rigid with animalistic terror. And then reality folded. Her bed, her room, her body, all were peeled away like paper soaked through with acid. She fell, or floated, or was devoured. When sensation returned, she was somewhere else, a cathedral of metal and shadow. The floor pulsed faintly beneath her feet, as though the structure itself were alive, breathing, dreaming her into being. The air was sterile, bitter with chemicals and iron, the scent of dissection. And in that living darkness, they appeared. 3 figures, too tall, too thin, their forms constantly writhing, shifting no. Their skin, if it could be called that, gleamed wetly, like light reflected off an oil slick. Limbs elongated and contracted, as though trying to recall what shape they should wear. Their heads bent, cocked in curious synchrony, and from them radiated something more invasive than speech, thoughts. They spilled into Victoria's mind like black tar, sticky and choking, bringing with them images too vast for sanity to contain. Caverns of bone, endless fields of pulsating organs, skis woven from veins. Terror became secondary to awe, the dreadful, religious kind. These were not visitors. These were priests of another order, their altar the human body, their prayers written in the language of pain. They moved closer, not walking, gliding, folding through space. Their hands hovered above her, long and jointed too many times. She could feel them without being touched, her skin crawling, blistering beneath invisible currents. A warmth spread through her, but it was not comfort. It was violation, a slow, exquisite rot. Her muscles trembled under the sensation, her nerves a network of screams. Victoria tried to fight it. Her mouth opened, but no sound came. Her voice was swallowed, her will dissolved. Thoughts scattered like insects under flame until there was nothing left but the awareness of being unmade. Every atom of her screamed its own small death. When they finished, they stepped back, their forms dissolving into ripples of light. The room, if it could be called that, began to unravel. The hum deepened, collapsing into silence. And then, with cruel suddenness, she was home. Her body lay twisted on her bed, drenched in sweat. The digital clock blinked, its green digits glowing like an eye. 3:00 a.m. For a moment, Victoria didn't move. The air was still, but her skin buzzed as though something inside her still trembled, still remembered. She raised a trembling hand to her face and froze. A thin residue gleamed on her fingertips. Clear, viscous, alien. Her stomach turned cold. Then she heard it, not from outside, but from within. A voice whispering behind her thoughts, soft as silk and sharp as a scalpel. You are not alone. And when she blinked, the room seemed to pulse once, like a heartbeat, and the light beneath her skin pulsed back.